Okay, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakudash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, who do well and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect and you Akim, your brothers pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure. Give me 1 second, let me get into, yep. Okay, shout out to you brothers, man. You Akim, making your calling and election sure. Hey, shalom, shalom. And this is gonna be a lesson just going into prophecy, right? When you go into what's happening right now with these Venezuelans, this can very well bring in sedition among men, and this can cause Esau Edom to come down and try to control the situation that that's happening at hand, right? Call martial law or lockdowns and or so on and so forth, right? This can bring in a lot of things, right? And we do know that the scriptures do say this as well. Let me get this precept in the book of Job. Disappoint their devices. This is the book of Job, chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. The most I could have it to where there's too many things going on for Esau Edom to even handle. This can just be like the first, domino, and then the next one, then the next one, and then Esau Edom doesn't know what to do, and it's just gonna lead on to what civil war. Because on top of this, right, on top of what's happening with these as they're claiming to be Venezuelans, you have these the elections coming up, and you have these different diseases popping up, and you have these different measures of benefits to these immigrants that are coming across the border, while Jake is in the worst time. Well, not even Jake, just you Americans and just us Americans in general, right, are in the worst times possible, right? Financially, economically, right, so on and so forth. But these Venezuelans, what they're getting, not even the immigrants, they're getting all these different benefits that could easily rouse up all these different Jakes. So you have a plethora of things right now that could happen that can cause second Ezra, the 16th chapter, that couldn't pass. And let me get this precept. Revelations testimony of Yahweh Shai. Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, but he said to me, see that thou do it not. So like you see that you do not do that. I am your fellow servant and of your brethren who have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is a spirit of prophecy. Let's get the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 to 15. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And these kings and princes is just talking about, your governors and, your lawmakers and those in authority to, put you to arrest. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. People are going to be, exactly how the movie The Purge is. Scared on all corners.
Now a migrant is dead after a shooting out.
How about you guys hear this out?
Inside the Gage Park facility, Alderman Ray Lopez confirmed the 28-year-old man died from his injuries. Police say he was on the sidewalk when an unknown car pulled up and someone inside that car fired shots at the man, hitting him in the head. The alderman says the man was the intended target.
To all Venezuelans in Chicago, this is the warning. If you ain't on no bullshit, stay neutral. Somebody please translate. Stay neutral. If you know somebody that's in your building on bullshit, don't let them run in that building, and don't let nobody see them run in that building. Because once word get out that that's the building that they in, they gonna chop that bitch down. Whatever building, the abandoned building y'all occupying and all that shit.
He said abandoned building that you guys are occupying and shit. So you see, and then Jake's already on edge. So this is just adding more, fuel to the fire that's, getting ready to happen.
Yeah, you better get your food and just stay in the house. Because they come out doing some bullshit. Y'all gonna regret that. You're gonna really regret that. So, I don't speak Spanish. So somebody need to translate. I hope they got TikTok that translate, I guess. They can kind of make me seem like I'm speaking Spanish. But anyway, take this like a grain of salt if you like. But this ain't Colorado. This ain't Utah. This ain't none of them places. This is just like where you from. The only difference is y'all use a lot of handgun, old revolvers, and machetes and shit. We got switches. If you're not familiar with what a switch is, we will show you. We don't really be with all the telling and shit. But we will definitely show you what a switch is. So, again, somebody translate.
So you see, man, this thing is getting, serious, right? And I want to show you guys something. Look at the comments. This is America, 100%. Oh, let's go all the way up. We got switches. They don't know nothing about those switches. He found out we do it different in Chicago. Same in Florida. They over here, Chicago standing on business, fire emojis. No, officer, I didn't see the shooter is the only acceptable answer. Hey, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. No, officer, I didn't see the shooter is the only acceptable answer. Someone said, I understand the assignment. If the legal ones start going down and you see it, no, you didn't. You see, are we being united? Not all heroes wear capes. Awesome. Keep up the good work. So this, as you can see, is one little piece of the puzzle that can lead to all different types of other shit, man. That can really usher in Jacob's trouble on top of the election year. Right? On top of the elections. So, let's get this. As you see in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, how, civil unrest, whether it comes by the Venezuelans or, it's something else, we're just blowing the trumpet, right? We're letting you know that regardless, it is biblical prophecy for civil unrest to come about, and this could very well be the way it comes in. And if it's another way, well, then it's still biblical prophecy for this to come to pass, okay? We're just blowing the trumpet. Let me get this last precept in the book of Ezekiel, 12th chapter. You better know where I'm going with this. And then you can read the book of Habakkuk. Then you brothers can read, or you not brothers, but people, can read. Because brothers already know what that precept in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, to match up with what this is being said as well. Ezekiel 12:23, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. O Salakia. Let me read up at 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Everything you guys are talking about hasn't come to pass. Everything you guys are talking about, it's fake. It's not going to happen. Relax. Okay? 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divinations within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord. Salakia. 23. Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. So when you read the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, what did it say? The Most High was going to make the vision plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So that goes to show you that the Most High is doing just that, right? There's so many things that people are saying that could lead to, a societal collapse, whether it may be the Venezuelans, a cyber attack, an EMP attack, the elections, the left and the right going at it with each other, the immigrants, the sleeper cells, so bam, these different pestilences that are, the mpox, the this, the that, all these different, things that can really just, cause, Jacob's trouble to really happen in 2012. In 2012, this year. All right. And, I'm just, wanted to give that prophecy update, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. Brothers, lock in, get ready. And of course, use wisdom coming into these times that we're coming into. And the only way you get that wisdom is through like precepts. So, with that, man, Lord willing, this was edifying, and informative unto, your brothers and your few sisters that do tune in. I want to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power.